This is our ginormous tent that we just picked up from Lazada. Now this tent is 10 foot by 14 foot, and it has a window in the back, 2 windows on the sides, and a gigantic window opening in the front with an awning that you can put out. Now this awning folds down, and this becomes the cover for here, and it's fully waterproof, which is great. Real durable, water repellent upper cover, and it comes down and it's strapped at the corners here for secure holding. It's been really a solid tent. What I like about these side window coverings is that you could put the window half down and still be rainproof, so you can still have air movement, which is great. So if it's raining, you can see that it's treated, the way the water beads off of it. So the vinyl seems fairly heavyweight here. Okay, so if you were to buy like a plastic tarp, it would be probably one of the higher quality plastic tarps. And it has these pipes. And these pipes, yeah, they're not bad. They're fairly solid. They don't feel like they're gonna bend super easy. And then it has the braces up top. And the fabric seems pretty good. It's double stitched. So let's go inside. Let's check this dude out. See how big this is. See what you guys think. Well, there's my girlfriend Angela. Welcome
Hi.
to my video.
Welcome to my video.
What do you think of the tent?
Good.
What do you like about it most?
That you can stand, you can go out properly.
You like that it has the screens, it keeps the
and then
mosquitoes out?
It's not so hot.
It's not so hot. The last tent we had one window.
Yeah,
Look,
very small.
we even have a praying mantis that's joining our tent
The Simba.
video. You call it a Simba Simba?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the Visaya word for praying mantis. So these are the openings that they zip down. You can have this open as just a window, or you can have it as an opening like this one, where I just climbed in and out of. And my favorite part is that the inside is divided in 2 sections. You've got this big section here where you can put all your gear. You can have another 4 people sleep in here on this side. This tent is set up for 8 to 12 people. Or you can zip or unzip either side of these openings. And then we have a queen size Mandawi foam mattress in here, a 3-inch foam. Look at how much room we still have left over, even with a queen size foam mattress in here. That's really cush. And it's got a couple places to hang things, which is kind of a nice feature here. It even has a gecko walking around on the roof. There you go, a lot of wildlife here. And you get 2 pockets to stick your gear, which is kind of nice. Throw your cell phone in there at night, maybe your wallet. You've got another one on this side. So this tent here was $160 US, so that equates to 8,000 to 9,000 pesos. So how tall is this thing in the center? So I'm 5'8". You can see I'm still a ways away from the peak of the roof, and I don't feel like I have to crouch down unless I go to like exit an opening. Then I have to crouch down. But other than that, plenty of room in here, you guys. Plenty of room in this tent. Is there anything I don't like about this tent? Well, there is one thing I don't like, and I'll show you. If you look here where the 2 floors are divided, it seems like this is just kind of high up in the air, and if you step here all the time trying to go in and out of the openings, it might end up separating here. And for some reason they didn't allow enough extra material between here and the floor so it could be relaxed. So that I'm not a real big fan of. But if you're careful and you kind of step before the opening instead of right here where it's joining, you should be okay. And then just kind of cross over. The other thing that's a little tricky is when everything's zipped up, your zippers are kind of hiding in this pocket. So it's sometimes hard to fish these out if you want to like leave the tent at night and it's dark. So that's a little bit kind of annoying, but it's not a deal breaker. It does get a little bit hot in this tent when you're out in the sun. It could have used an extra window in the back bedroom on each side. That would have been key. That would have really made it ideal, but it only has 1 window and then these openings here. The other question is, how hard is this tent to set up? It was not hard at all. Basically, you take your tent poles, you lay them out, you organize them by the size and color. And then on the top of the roof, it has 2 X poles that go across and then 1 center brace. You put those 3 braces in, and then you start on the sides. You've got 6 poles on the outside, and just start at one corner and start working around. And then you've got 1 brace going across the sides to brace those together. And that's it. It goes up so fast. And then you throw the cover on the outside, and if you've done it once or twice, maybe you could do it in 10 minutes. If you haven't done it before, give yourself an extra 5 minutes, but it's really fast. Overall quality, I think it's worth every penny. Size, it's way more than enough size for, I'd say 6 to 8. Yeah, you could really do 6 to 8 in here and still not feel too jammed in there. But I wouldn't go more than 8 unless you have a bunch of kids. Then maybe okay. But yeah, it's gonna feel pretty crammed up. But for 2 people, it's like sleeping in the Shangri-La. It's amazing. It's unbelievable. And it's just a real privilege to have this gigantic tent, you guys. Now the tent that I reviewed, you guys, it isn't just like a weekend warrior tent. We're living in this tent for like a week or two or even more. So the gear needs to be strong, it needs to hold up, it needs to last, and it needs to be comfortable. So I look for all those things when I choose a piece of gear, because I don't want to have to like buy a piece of gear and then be completely unsatisfied and have to buy another piece of gear. So
Hey, 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 hey.